Hi everybody, I'm just giving you again another pan of my fairy garden. I'm out in my fairy garden. Some more my statues and stuff. So I love my fairy garden. It's really important to have somewhere really nice to sit. My little fairies hiding away in there. I love my garden ornaments. I'm just going to pan down to there. So I thought I would just show you this. There's Saffron. Say hello, Saffron. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. You're used to being on the camera. I have a little adopted greyhound now, and she has her own page. So if you're on Facebook, it's called Zen and Friends, and these guys feature very heavily on it. So this video today is actually about just my 2017 thoughts. I know you can't see at the moment, but I wanted to show you something interesting. See, my coffee's ready, sitting there. I wanted to show you something really cool that McLeod, my other son, hang on, I'm interrupting, cat shot. Here's my other one. This is Jessica. Hope you can see her. These two guys are actually brother and sister. I adopted their mother, and when I adopted her, hello, she's beautiful. She had baggage on board. Hello, gorgeous. Hello. Looking at the camera. So I had a litter of kittens I wasn't expecting to have, which I made sure the mother was de-sexed, etc. And I kept those two. So McLeod got these really cool things. Hope you can see it. He got them from eBay or wherever. And what you do is a little gel things. And you add water, and this is what happens. They expand. I'll show you a top shot. So it's got me totally intrigued. So when he started this, these things were in a glass, and they expanded to the top of the glass like this. See how they're like that now? And then we put them in a bigger cup. And this is my vase, so you can get a bit of a shot. So yeah, so I'm just doing a bit of an experiment with this to see actually how big they go. And as you can see, they become more like liquid type stuff, and they become less like these little bauble things. Absolutely fascinating, got me absolutely fascinated. So that's my ramblings for today. So I'm just about to turn this around so you can see me. Hello everybody, I'm actually trialling my selfie stick. I have one and I'm finally using it. So this is a bit of an experiment for me. Using my selfie stick, I just want to try to get more, you know how it is, be able to get a bit more stable photo as you're talking to me. So I watch a lot of YouTube, and part of the reason I got inspired to do this was through the people I watch on YouTube. I watch a lot of Toxic Tears, and I watch a lot of Melanie Murphy, and I've just started watching Hannah Witten, and I've just started watching Jake Monroe, which is Toxic Tears' boyfriend, and I watch a lot of other YouTube stuff as well. And watching the vlogs is what actually inspired me to have a go at this. So I thought vlogs about 2017 at the moment are really popular, so I thought, oh well, why not have a go. Add my thoughts to the mix. So that's what this little video is about, as well as breaking up my trip videos, my trip series. I'm currently in the process of editing one. It takes a bit of time to edit my videos because I've got to upload all these really small little clips together, and then edit them individually to make them better, and then put them all together in one big long clip for you guys to see. So that takes a little bit of time. So at the moment I'm up to Paris. So we're in Paris. We've finally made it to France. And that's getting towards the end of those. So I've got that to do, and there'll be probably 2 videos of that. And then we're back into the UK. So I'm nearly at the end of my videos. So that's a project that's slowly coming to a close, and then I'll be moving on to my other projects. But I thought I'd just give you my thoughts for 2017. Oh, here he comes, Saffron. Oh, sorry for looking up. Saffron has just, I'll show you. He's just up there. Oh, he's not doing so well. There he is. He's up on the fence. There he is. That's what they do. Up on the fence, walking up on the fence. There he is. I'll bring this back into shot now. So yeah, sorry for turning that around again, but anyway, it is what it is. So, excuse me, 2017 for some wasn't a brilliant, 2016, sorry, excuse me, I've just not long been awake. It's Sunday here in Brisbane. So yeah, and it's about 9 o'clock-ish in the morning. I like to sleep in on my weekends because I can now, because as you know by my videos, my boys are bigger. And, well, one of them doesn't live here, and the other one is still in bed, probably listening to his mother's ramblings at the moment, and probably rolling his eyes at this very minute, going, oh my God, she's vlogging again. I got a lot of that on the trip, I can tell you. Anyway, so, 2016 was a bit of a shitty year for a lot of people. And I did post on my Facebook page a New Year's vlog. 2017 is going to be good for many people. I've been watching a lot of stuff to do with 2017. I've been watching a lot of videos saying, you know, goodbye 2016, my resolutions for 2017. I've also been watching a lot of spiritual stuff. Julie Mackenzie put out a forecast for 2017 with her cards. Maria Alita did exactly the same thing, and they were really cool, and I did link those to my Facebook page, so you can go onto my Facebook page and see it. If you haven't visited my channel yet, my Facebook page is called Liz C, and there's a great big picture of a beautiful rose quartz ball on it. It's a fountain, so that's how you know that's me, and there's a picture of me in it too. But 2017 for me is going to be a year of, I don't make New Year's resolutions. I do have goals, but I don't make New Year's resolutions. For me, it's just going to be a continuation of what I started last year. A continuation of this channel and getting this channel to grow, because I really enjoy doing this. It can be really frustrating at times still. Last night when I was editing, I had some stuff happen in the editing process, and there were a few rude words said. My skills are improving vastly, as any of you can see who've actually been following my videos, my editing processes, and I'm trying new things and stuff like that. As I'm still continuing my music, I will always continue my music. My music is a very, very, very big part of who I am. But also trying new things. I'm going to be doing another workshop this year in another few weeks. So I'm going another 3 weeks, I think it is. I'm going to be doing another goddess workshop, and I might even take this camera along for that and just vlog my thoughts when I'm back at the room about how I'm going and how I'm feeling and all those sorts of things. I did this same workshop last year, and I think I may have spoken about this. I can't remember, so please excuse me if I have. It was called Unleash the Goddess Within by Tamika Hilda. You can find her on the net. I found it a very worthwhile workshop to do. She holds it on the Gold Coast. It's a 3-day workshop. It's really intense. I think I've said I'm actually redoing it, because I felt like I needed to redo it, and apparently from the emails I've received, she's also changed it up a bit, so it'll be interesting to see what new content she's included. Pardon me. Where did that come from? Speaking my truth. Oh my goodness. Obviously I'm finding this a bit difficult. My throat chakra is going ee. So lots of powerful processes were used for clearing stuff, for connecting with what triggers you. So this year is also about continuing to improve myself, to continue to work on myself, and lots of other things as they come my way. I haven't got anything like greatly mapped out for this year. More so to connect more with me again, to more so continue connecting, to continue to teach myself to be more in flow with what's happening in my life, to respond more and react less. And it's a process. It's an absolute process to do these things. It's not something that happens overnight. You know, I think a lot of people want a quick fix. They want it to happen bang, 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 bang overnight. And these things don't. Like people like Julie McKenzie, I mean, she's been on her journey for absolute years. So has Maria Alita. Tamika has been on this current path that she's been doing and working on herself for over 10 years, longer, 15 I think it is. So this sort of journey takes time. It's not going to happen overnight because you've got to unpack all this stuff along the way. You've got to unpack all the programs, and you've got to unpack all the belief systems that, you know, the limiting belief systems that hold you back. You've got to work on those and correct all that sort of stuff within yourself, by moving it, and replacing it with more positive belief systems. And that can take time, and sometimes that can even take years to do, depending on how ingrained that stuff is. Absolutely years and years and years, depending on what your backstory is, depending on where you've come from, depending on what you've experienced in your childhood, and all that sort of stuff. So 2017 being a 1 year is about new beginnings, new starts. A lot of new stuff's going to happen this year for you, projects and stuff that, you've put into place will start to finally come to fruition. And for me personally, a lot of people have set goals. The only goal I've set for myself this year, I haven't set anything definite, but the only thing I've set for myself this year is just to keep continuing what I was doing, to keep working on the stuff that I was working on before. That's my goal. Plus, there's a few workshops I'd like to try to get along to and do. There is something I would like to try to do for the end of the year, but I won't say anything yet because I've got to run it past somebody and see what they think. But there is something I would like to do for myself at the end of the year if I can pull it off. So just stay tuned for that one. But this year for me is just about still doing stuff for myself, and that's where my focus is at the moment and was last year. My focus is actually on me. It's actually about working on my boundaries. It's about saying no and being comfortable with saying no, and not going into this head talk about using that word no. When I say no to something, people naturally like to challenge you when you say no, I don't want to do this. They start challenging you. And it's about not feeling bad or horrible because you actually said no. And also saying yes to more stuff. Yes, I'm happy to do this. Yes, for me. And also I read recently something about replacing, oh now what was it? I can't actually remember. It was a negative thought pattern with thank you. That's right, when shitty stuff happens on your day or whatever, instead of saying and grumbling about it, saying thank you for this experience. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you. And I remember reading this person that was saying this, said that her whole perspective changed once she started replacing what she was saying with the phrase thank you. And so I'm going to put that into practice this year, saying thank you. plus practicing more gratitude in my life this year. So I do have things I'm going to do, but they're things all around me and for me. And at the end of the day, it's my journey, and that's what we have to do. We have to do stuff for our journey and what we're doing. I don't know how this video is turning out. Like I said, I'm still learning how to do stuff, and it's the first time I've used this selfie stick. So I'm hoping it's focused. I'm hoping it's okay. I'm hoping it's not too shaky. So yeah, so this is just a really short little video of me just saying stuff. And learning to talk into a camera, that's a big thing. I've heard Melanie Murphy talk quite often about learning to talk to a camera and into a camera, and about vlogging and just the whole YouTubing thing. So thank you everybody for taking the time to watch my thoughts for myself on 2017. I'm feeling excited about 2017 because I don't know what it's going to hold for me, and I'm just going to stay in flow and just enjoy this year. I was actually watching something last night that Julie McKenzie put up. She put up something from her Universal Life book, I think it was. And no, sorry, it wasn't. I did watch that. It was she did a thing on mind mapping, which was very interesting. And there was something that she said in there, and it was when she got down to the soul part, and she was doing your life purpose and career. And she said that these two are very different. And that's something I actually didn't realize myself. So I'm still learning. But to do with career, she said something pertaining to retail, which is what I work in, and it actually made me stop and think. And I actually had a really strong reaction to it, so I actually stopped the video and thought about why I was having this reaction to it. And then I realized that I actually have been underestimating what I do in my workplace, and I actually have been underestimating the impact I can have on people within my workplace. I've just been in the mind space of, oh, I just do this. And when she said what she said pertaining to the type of work I do, it was like I said, I had a really strong reaction. It was like, oh. And it made me think about how I think about what I do in my job. So even I am still having light bulb moments and learning and evolving. And that's what it's about. Continually evolving and learning and moving forward. So I'm just going to leave you with that. And have a good day or evening, everybody, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. I'm sending out universal love to you all, and I will leave this right here. So thank you and goodbye for taking the time to watch my video, and Ami Tofo, and I'll talk to you again soon.